is a Toronto-based artist who featured his work at this year's all-night art event, Nuit Blanche.
Mike Parsons is awesome.
It's amazing, actually.
He uses black and white comic book art, surreal animations, public performances, and various forms of street art to express an optimistic warning about the future.
All the buildings make the giant gear shape, but it's up to all the people to make it spin.
I really like the black and white.
As very much different perspectives. I love the mix of the spatially ambiguous and minimalist, and then the very detailed. He's very versatile.
I kind of think of it as our thoughts and our consciousness, so something really human to juxtapose against all these cold kind of tombstone buildings that we have. Yeah. So it does show you that story of the humans versus the buildings.
I kind of take a bit of a commentary on the insanity of city life, the overwhelmingness of city interaction.
I mean, I especially wanted to check out some of Mike's work. I know that's incredible. I see a sort of shared love and hatred of the city. It portrays the city in such a bleak manner, but you can't help but feel that because all of his work is based around urban environments, somewhere inside he must still love it.
A neat panorama I did in this installation is when we're looking at it from this side, we only see one giant eyeball mostly, but when you turn around and look this way, you realize the whole city is looking back at you.
I feel like I'm in a city and it's kind of chaotic but interesting to explore.
I think that he is, by his nature, more a graphic artist. I think he's a novelist than he is just a visual artist. And so this is a complex individual, and he's obviously got a very complex view of the city and the people who live in the city.
This is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I thought it would be, kind of different, but really, really interesting.
Yeah,
so,
very cool.
Yeah. I like the interactive and just, you can look at it as a whole, and it's interesting, but then there's such detail in it that you can focus in on one little part.
I want them to, learn about the city of gears. Look at the city as this cold, calculated machine of maybe all these horrible or scary things, but then realize that it's up to us to make it whatever we make it.
You can find out more about Mike and his work and his upcoming projects at heyapathy.com.